Hey guys, this is Tony Flosi and Thomas Marcum with the Crypto Crew. We are here in Benham, Kentucky. We're going to investigate an old hospital built around 1940. It's seen mine wars, it's seen death, it's seen disaster. Come with us and help us explore this place. It's just really cool. Turn around, show the people what we got here. This has not been investigated ever by another paranormal team, and you guys are with us on this first expedition into the old Benham Hospital. So come with us. Are you ready?
We first set up a static camera and explore the building to establish our baseline. We make several interesting discoveries.
I think this will be a good shot right here, Thomas.
It's going to be a good one, brother. And show everybody one of the pitfalls.
This is why you want to do your safety walk before you start an investigation, guys, because you do not want to end up down in the basement unless you use the steps.
That might hurt, you know.
This is what you would call a bargain elevator.
Yeah.
It's not, but getting down there is not what's going to hurt you, Thomas. It's that sudden stop.
Oh, yeah. It's that sudden stop at the bottom.
It's a little dim. We need. I'll change the battery. Back there, but it's good enough for what we're doing.
Okay. Right now we are walking with our K2 meter, doing a sweep of the area to get in the baseline.
There's no. You're shining here. Let me do this. There's no electricity. There's no, see the wiring, there's no wiring. Yeah. So we should, well, the wiring is all cut all to pieces.
Yeah, it's laying everywhere.
We shouldn't have any
false readings at all, should we really?
No EMF. So if we start getting spikes or hits, then, you know, we probably have a little activity. That was me, I keep the wire. There's a lot of debris. That's the way we like it. Untouched. Holy crap, this camera.
I wonder how that got.
Dude, run!
Oh no, not that guy. Let's show people this right here, Tony. This is kind of interesting room. We think this is like a small wash basin type thing. And we're kind of under the idea that this could have been some kind of maybe operating room or something of that nature. And this might have been used as a place to drain blood or something maybe. It's really hard to say.
I don't know if this is who they were.
That would be intercom system of some sort.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to say. Hard to say. And you know, we do things a lot different nowadays compared to many years ago.
But there's nothing.
There's nothing on there.
No, look here. I'm gonna go over here by this outlet.
Okay. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. So if the K2 was to go off, we know that we have run into something maybe.
Is that nice?
It's right here, blood all over it too, buddy.
Blood.
Right here it is too. There's blood everywhere.
Holy crap, dude.
Look here. It's on this whole door facing.
Okay. At this time, we will let Thomas go first because I don't know what's around that corner. Look at that.
Hey, it's right here too. It's like a handprint kind of where it's run down or something. See?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we can edit this out, but look at this. It is a handprint, Thomas. Look.
Yeah.
A bloody freaking handprint.
Two of them actually.
Where?
But there's two right there, one light and one dark. See up there?
I got it. Yeah.
And there's one right beside it.
Those are small hands too, brother.
Yeah, what does it say? Don't look back.
Does that mean you see something?
I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm looking back. It was at this point the camera's audio captured an unexplained moan. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm looking back. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm looking back.
you know, whatever it was you said about.
Don't look back, it says
Don't look behind you or something, don't look back.
Yeah.
And does that mean there's something behind the door?
Could be.
Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, that's,
Look at that. This is a cross. They made a cross right there, an X. See, look.
yeah.
Somebody has been a bad boy
Now,
or girl.
Does this look like it might have been a kitchen or storage unit, maybe?
It looks like that somebody's used it for something besides that.
Besides that?
No, this is a room. Look at that Tubi. Look at it.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be a room.
Well, it seems like there's an awful lot of cabinet space in
Yeah,
here.
maybe it's just,
But like we say, they do things a lot different nowadays.
still nothing on the K2.
So,
Well, since we got the K2, and we got we have the Tascam with us while we're running the suite, and we found, since we have the Tascam, do I need to just?
no, you're good.
Since we have the Tascam with us, and we have found 2 bloody handprints and blood spatter on the walls, why don't we run a quick EVP session?
Sounds good. You want to
Okay.
get the SB?
Do what now?
You want to get the SB?
No,
or you
I'm
want
going
to do it?
straight up
Okay.
digital with
All
this
right,
one. Let's
that's
do
fine.
straight up digital, then we'll come back to
Okay.
this location and we'll run a spirit box session.
All right. Go ahead.
Is anyone here with us? Who made those bloody handprints? Can you tell us their names? That's a car going by. Mark the tape. Those are awful small handprints. Were they made by a female? Have there been rituals performed here?
Can you make a noise for us? Maybe bang on the walls?
Can you come up and tug Thomas's shirt? What kind of rituals were performed here? Did they sacrifice animals? If you'll come over and wave your hand across this green light, the other lights will come on and we will know that you're here with us. Could you do that for us, please? Get that down that way you'll be able to see it.
Mm-hmm. It was at this moment the recorders picked up a banging sound and what sounds like a faint whistle. Right after this, we thought we heard footsteps.
Get that down that way you'll be able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Get that down that way you'll be able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the squeaking door?
No.
Mark the tape. I thought I heard a door.
Right at 8 minutes, somewhere around 8 minutes on the
Okay.
on the recorder.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's coming from the road noise.
No, that wasn't road
It sounded like footsteps.
footsteps and a voice.
I didn't hear the voice, but I did hear the footsteps.
There's a voice, or they moved down the hall. I mean,
Well,
it was a whisper.
should we move back toward the back maybe? It seemed like that's where the activity is.
Well, I think that would be a good.
Let's ease back. Let's ease back that way then.
Let's okay. While we're doing that, let me do one thing here.
Okay.
I have to do this now. We will get to the bottom of this, but because I don't want to represent this as something that's not. But this could have been part of the haunted house that they did. But it sure doesn't look like fake blood, does it?
No.
I mean, it's turned black. And blood turns what color? Black.
During our initial research on the location, we were told that the facility was once used for a haunted house several years prior. We could not rule out that the bloody handprints were made during that time. We continued to make our way to the back of the building.
I'll put that up there, and when we come back through, I'll bring the tri-field, which is a lot more accurate meter. So right now we're really running a baseline. We predominantly don't, you know, we use the K2s for baseline, but we will use a K2, you know, like when we're doing this to try to get a little interaction. But we really like using the millimeter or the tri-field, you know, because there's a lot less chance of false positives with those devices. So, is anyone here with us?
After not having any activity, we decided to explore some of the other rooms and complete our base readings. Yeah, it's like a little supply closet or something maybe.
Now you see that light?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the original lights. That's like what's in these old schools. It was built around 1940 or so. Time clock.
That's the time clock.
Now, something to bring to your attention is, as far as the historical part of this goes, is shoot the time clock again. At 5:33 p.m., I guess, we're assuming, that was the last time that this place had electricity.
And somebody clocked out.
Or somebody clocked out.
Somewhere around that time probably.
Yeah.
Probably quit at 5 or something.
Yeah,
Then somebody finished up business for the day and then clocked out.
that was it. That was the end of it. I would like to know when, you know, which we will never know, but what would be interesting to know is the first person, yeah, who did it, but the first person that clocked in and what time and what day, what year, and the last person that clocked out know the same thing about them.
Next, we set up the mail meter and conduct a SB11 spirit box session.
Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, you got that in the shop.
Yeah, boy.
I'll put this here. And away from it. And we'll open cut. Well, hey, let's talk about this piece of equipment. This very misunderstood piece of equipment. While get the chair out of the way, so I don't trip over it. Now, this is a very misunderstood piece of equipment. We're using the PSB11, manufactured by Pro Measure. Gary Galka is the daddy of this. Now, the original thinking was, as it cycled through radio stations, the entities could use those words to frame sentences. Now, I don't see it that way. I think the reason these things work is that people thought that maybe in the beginning, but what it is they stumbled upon it by accident. It's the white noise. It's a frequency inside the white noise. It is not the words from random radio stations. So again, this is a very misunderstood device. Some people will obviously misuse it, but as far as the cryptophiles, what we look at is it as a white noise generator. So so keep that in mind while we're running this this sessions tonight. Does anyone here want to talk to us? What's your name? Now this won't hurt you. If you see the blinking blue lights, it won't hurt you. I had the flashlight. Do you like us being here? Can you see us clearly? What object do I have in my hand? How many people are here with us? We got a response.
It sounded like a number response too.
Yeah. Who said that?
Did that say Kevin?
What?
Did that say Kevin?
I don't know.
It kind of sounded like when you said who said it, sounded like Kevin, but can't be for sure.
Can you say that again? Did you say Kevin? What's my name? Okay, we're going to go to another room.
Thank you.
All right, is anybody here with us? You can use this box as a translator between your world and ours. Think of it like a telephone or a walkie-talkie. We need you to talk to us. Can you tell us when the doctor will be here? Can you tap on the walls? Let's do 3 taps. I'm going to do 2 taps, and you do the 3rd tap, okay? Let's play a game. What time does the doctor get here?
After not getting any activity, we moved back to the main entrance of the building. This would probably have been the waiting room area. As we set up the final EVP session of the evening, we also set out some various other equipment to catch possible activity.
Right, whenever you go to a new location, a lot of times you won't get the activity that you think you ought to get, but the entities, remember, are disembodied people, and they are not used to us being here talking to them. They're used to people just passing through, not noticing them, things of that nature. So it's probably a whole different ballgame to them that we're coming in with this equipment and we want to communicate. So it may take a time or two for them to warm up to us. So I just got some static right there. To warm up to us, to get a lot of communication, but that's not saying that we haven't had some communication. We've had some hits on the K2, we have had some hits on the spirit box in the back of the hospital. So we have absolutely had some interaction this evening. So we're going to start our EVP session. Is there anyone here that would like to speak with us? come up to the flashing lights, and we'll be able to hear you. Prove that you're a man. Come over and touch this. Shot like that. If you will make this light up, we will leave. Right now. We'll pack our stuff up and leave. I bet it doesn't, I bet you can't set it off. Are you weak? Do you need some help? Did you hear that response? We got a response on that. What's your name? Do you want us to leave? If you want us to leave, is that you, Thomas?
Yeah, I was gonna say this was their chance to, get their story out, get their name out, to prove that they're here.
If you want us to leave, knock on the wall. Okay, there was something. Kaboom. It was more back in here. Can you do that one more time so we'll know it's you? One more time. All right, guys, anybody have any questions?
No. Our static cameras recorded during the entire investigation. Unfortunately, they didn't capture anything other than us moving around in the building. During the investigation, we managed to get a few K2 meter hits and captured a few EVPs. While the old hospital wasn't very active for us, there are many stories of people being frightened enough to leave the building. It was a good investigation in a beautiful area with lots of history. Paranormal activity is something you can't just turn on and off. Sometimes it happens, and other times it does not. But exploring towns and historical buildings is always a thrill. Until next time, I'm Thomas Marcum.